Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? We're back for another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I was trying to wait for the weather to get a little bit better, y'all. We've been having rain, and thunderstorms. My God. Oh, so weather, I guess, is cleared up enough now. We're going to go ahead and get through this live. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am been running all over town all damn day, but we're here. Thank y'all for joining us back. I see y'all still coming in. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Don't have any mods in here yet. I know they're coming. I know KBR will be here. Okay. I think Bill Wilson will be on and Linda Gamble. All right. Let's get on with the show, guys. We have a lot going on. We have some topics to run through. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hello to everyone coming in, including all my content creators that I see you guys here in the chat as well. Let's get started, okay? First topic, honey, first topic. Y'all don't know if you're trying to do too much. Multitasking. All right. All right. Thank you guys for the super chat. I thank you. Thank you, Rosalind Davis. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. All right, let's get back to it here, okay? All right, so as you guys can see on our screens, it says that a woman shares footage of her alerting her husband of a break-in via Ring camera, okay? It says it seemingly left their 2 kids in the house. Says that I begged them not to hurt the kids. Wow, this has to be scary. Let's get into it.
Jake.
What's going on?
Call the police.
Call the police?
Please.
What happened?
I was in the bath. I thought you were home. Someone brought her back to where these 2 guys walked in. I begged them not to hurt the kids.
Oh my gosh, she looks petrified. Then she's outside in her towel.
Jake.
What's going on?
Call the police.
Call the police?
Please.
What happened?
I was in the bath. I thought you were home. Someone brought her back to where these 2 guys walked in. I begged them not to hurt the kids.
Scary. Says the woman has shared video footage of her communicating with her husband after their home was broken into by 2 men. So it sounded like 2 men. She was trying to say to her neighbor that sounded like 2 men busted in the house. The kids were in there. Not sure why you grabbed the fucking dog and not the kids. But she said she begged the men not to hurt her kids. She ran to the neighbors to ask them to call 911. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Miss Doris Leak. All right, you guys showing out with the super stickers now. Y'all showing out with these doggone super stickers now. Thank you so much. Okay. She says, happy upcoming birthday, sending love, peace, blessings, and positive vibes. I appreciate you. Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Okay. Thank you, and thank you. Okay, yeah. So not sure why the hell she left the babies there and grabbed the dog. Not that the dog ain't important, but my first instinct as a mom would be to make sure that my kids are okay. All right, I'm not leaving them in the house if 2 people done broke up in my house. My kids, if I'm getting the hell out of there, my kids is getting out of there with me because I'm not gonna leave them behind for something to happen to them. The dog can fend for themselves. Children, if I'm a mom, my kids come with me. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna stay and fight with mine or for mine. And the damn dog gonna just have to run. Come on, like Fido, bring your ass on. All right, and if Fido can't make it, then he gonna have to go on up there to the sky. All right, take his ass on up to the king. But when it comes to my babies come for the dog. I'm just saying. And I don't nobody feel no type of way. Dog lovers in my chat, I'm sorry, but my baby come before the dog. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, let's move on though, child. Ooh, that had to be scary, honey. That's why y'all gotta. Yeah, but make sure you have, some stuff in the house, honey, just in case some shit pop off. Because a lot of home invasions are happening now. So make sure you don't be sitting in the house, honey, with your drapes and shit open for people to be looking all through your house. And make sure you keep your stuff locked up. All right, keep your doors locked. Don't be so trusting to people. Just because if you live in a nice neighborhood, those neighborhoods are being targeted as well. I don't sit up in the house with my shit open for people to ride by and be looking through my house to be trying to break up in there. Hell no. All right, get you some cameras in and outside. And also make sure you got some good nosy neighbors, because I sure do, that can see shit when it happens, and get you some doorbell cams. All those things. All those things are available for you to have, just in case something happens. You will be able to know what's going on. And you can see things before it happens. Doorbell cam, you can see people walking up on your shit before they get there. All right, so just word to the wise, honey. Be safe out there. Be safe. I told you guys too about I was watching this thing on TV where it says always make sure you hide certain like little weapons or whatever throughout your house, or little things, just in case somebody breaks into your home. Make sure you turn off all of your lights, because no one knows the layout of your home better than you. All right, make sure you have certain hiding places in your home that only you would know about. Just in case somebody busts up in there. You're in survival mode. So make sure you're doing your due diligence to protect you and your loved ones while you're in your home. Okay. Hide little objects and stuff that you can use to defend yourself, just in the event that something happens, because you just never know. Okay. Just little tidbits. All right. I'm always thinking ahead of stuff like that. Always. Okay, let's get into it, honey. Donald Trump's nephew says that he is voting for Kamala Harris. Says that if I'm asked, he says that I'll campaign for her without hesitation. Okay. Oh my God, here y'all go again with another one. We gotta acknowledge. Says it. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Miss Evelyn Chambliss, for the super sticker. Okay, y'all are showing out. Okay, I appreciate y'all. And we in here trying to make me cry now. All right. Thank y'all. Okay. So ain't it crazy when Donald Trump's own nephew is saying that he is voting for and campaigning for Kamala Harris? Like, damn, that's something. Let's go ahead and get into it, because he's like, Trump who? I ain't about to fool with no damn Trump. Let's get into this.
I believe in policy over politics.
Yeah.
And without question, Kamala Harris's policies are what I get behind. So I will be voting for Kamala Harris. And if I'm asked, I will campaign for her without hesitation.
Good. And if I
believe in policy over politics.
Yeah.
And without question, Kamala Harris's policies are what I get behind. So I will be voting for Kamala Harris. And if I'm asked, I will campaign for her without hesitation.
Good. And if
I believe in policy over politics.
So he said if he's asked, he will campaign for her without hesitation, baby. So it's like, Trump who? I don't give a damn if that's my relative. I'm not voting for that mother effer. I ain't about to do it. Okay? Y'all better wise up out here. When his own family is saying I ain't fooling with him, baby. That tells you everything you need to be told. All right? Vote blue. Okay? Shout out to your nephew out here, child, because he says, hey, I ain't got time for no damn Trump. No, sir. All right? So there you go. Trump. All right? All right, so let's get into this next topic, honey. Dr. Heavenly pretty much says that the rumors of her inviting Apollo and his wife on Married to Medicine cash trip aren't exactly true. So she had to put exactly in there, which means your ass still got something to do with it, okay? Let's go ahead and get into what she had to say, because Heavenly is always in some bullshit. Like always in some bullshit. And we're going to have to get on into it, child, because I'm about sick of her ass. If she ain't over there stirring up some trouble with Carlos, she's stirring up some mess on her own damn channel. And it's always some mess with Heavenly. Let's get into the bullshit. All right. Let's get into it.
Word on the street, Phaedra is upset with you after inviting Apollo to the cash trip. And you influenced her to move back. Is that true? I can't say nothing, but I'm going to tell you one thing. It's a lie. It's a lie that Todd set up for the bullshit. I'm going to tell you that's a lie. Part of it's true, but it's a mixture of lies and truth. And I can't but y'all got to watch Married to Medicine. If y'all know what I'm saying, some people lie. And some people put lies in the street. But I can't say nothing right now. But when we do show it, I will break it all down to y'all like it's never been broken before. So the word on the street, Phaedra is upset with you after inviting Apollo to the cash. Is it true that Phaedra left Married to Medicine because y'all had a fight? I ain't fighting no damn body. So that's not true because you invited Apollo on cash trip.
There was a verbal altercation between. Now she's trying to play with words. It's the word salad for me. You trying to play with words, Heavenly. All right. We already talked about this before this whole situation even happened. Do you guys remember when I told y'all way back that there was an altercation between Dr. Heavenly and somebody on the trip? She also Heavenly also had it out with Toya as well. All right. Heavenly also had it out with Toya as well this season coming up for Married to Medicine. She getting into it with every damn body because she run her mouth too damn much. And now she's having something to do with the reason why Phaedra doesn't want to be back on the show, because she invited Apollo and his wife on there, at which a verbal altercation broke out because Heavenly couldn't stay in her damn business.
Watch and see, guys. I'm going to tell y'all. Watch and see. I'm not going to reveal anything. I'm going to tell y'all watch and see, but pay close attention because it gets tricky in the mother tucker. I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. We smart over here in Married to Medicine. A lot of stuff that fly on Housewives and the other ladies, maybe they don't see it, but we see it and we catch it and we respond to it. That's all I can say for y'all. Is it true that Phaedra left Married to Medicine because y'all...
All right, so you guys can see it here. It says that Phaedra Parks allegedly quit Married to Medicine after someone invited Apollo, I'm sorry, guys, and his wife on the show to confront her. It says that the source says that Apollo's wife read Phaedra down and Phaedra went off on production. So they're saying that Phaedra did finish up her little whatever she had to record, but she did have a few like maybe green screens or something like that maybe she needed to finish. But production, they're not holding her accountable for that, being that the situation was a little out of hand, which is why she chose to get the hell out of there. So they're saying that she did fulfill her obligation in her contract with Married to Medicine, and she is going on back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Of course, I told you guys before, Portia wanted the whole freaking frack thing back with she and Phaedra back on the show. So Phaedra is going back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's been announced and it's legit. It's official. Okay. So yeah. There you go. We kind of talked about it this morning. It said that allegedly Phaedra quit Married to Medicine because Dr. Heavenly invited Apollo and his wife to the cash trip. Said that Phaedra had a huge argument with a lot of people and it made her leave the trip. And the rest of the show's filming. It says that this is the rumor behind that. Okay. That is her announcing that she is going back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Toya Bush from Married to Medicine congratulated her, said congrats and pray that you are happy. Okay. So that is it, and that is all on that situation. Some fans, let's see. So fans, let's do some reactions for Phaedra returning back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, because a lot of people were reacting to her returning. Not everybody's happy with Phaedra returning back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. They say, hey, she ain't give shit over there at Married to Medicine. She damn sure ain't about to do nothing over there at Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, what is her storyline going to be? Who is she dating? Like, what she got going on? Because when she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, she was with Apollo during that time. So, and then when she wasn't with him, she was kind of boring. But she does have some like little slick reads and stuff. So we'll see what she brings. Let's go ahead and get into what the fans' reactions are with her returning. All right.
Okay.
So it says that Bravo fired Kenya for revenge P, only to hire Phaedra that once lied about the RAPE hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
That's their reaction. So they're saying, I'm so excited to see Phaedra reclaim her peach. It says that Phaedra Parks is officially coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hashtag Phaedra Parks. Hashtag Phaedra Parks, or at Phaedra Parks. Okay. So I guess they're happy that she's returning. It's kind of hit or miss.
Yes. 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 Yes.
This person says Phaedra Parks are coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Says that I used to pray for times like this. So they're happy that she's returning. There she is. Says that Phaedra Parks said, you called, I answered, she's coming back. Someone says that no one wants to see Phaedra Parks' boring and calculated ass back on the show. Damn, not boring and calculated. It goes on to say, damn. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hashtag cancel Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh my God, he wants it canceled, y'all. So he ain't happy that she's coming back. This other person goes on to say that at Bravo TV, at Bravo Watch What Happens Live, at Andy says it. So let me get this straight. You all allow at Phaedra Parks and at Portia for Real to accuse at Candy for attempting to drug and RAP the latter hoe, let Portia throw phony Faye under the bus, then take them back years later when Candy leaves. Says that how is this false RAPE claims cool? Child, they still mad about that. They are still mad about that. Now, as you guys also know, Candy's already made it known that she ain't coming back. And y'all know she took a hiatus. She said she had some other contracts and other things going on, but she has recently made a declaration that she is not coming back. She don't want to be back, and she got other shit going on. She is currently on tour right now with Escape, and she has, y'all know Candy keep jobs, honey. Candy keeps jobs. Candy stay busy, so she ain't trying to be coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, even though she was the highest paid prior to Portia accepting her peach back, okay? This next person says, as Bravo TV at Andy says, I don't see how y'all allowing Phaedra Parks to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta after she bashed the show and after what she did to Candy, and she has not apologized. How you know? Child, they not ready to forgive her for what she did to Candy, y'all. Ooh. All right. Somebody else says the only thing about Real Housewives of Atlanta is that they should have just hired at Phaedra Parks from the beginning, held off production until she was done with Married to Medicine, and then they should have never fired Kenya Moore. This person says that I love Phaedra, but how they are going to integrate Phaedra as a peach holder, they're not feeling it, child. Not feeling it. Another person says that everybody's talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta is done for. Says that Phaedra said, hold my drink. Says, yes, freaking frack will be back, y'all. Says it at Portia for Real, hashtag Phaedra Park. So this person is happy to see Phaedra returning. So it's hit or miss. You have some fans that want to see her come back. Some fans were saying, hey, she already bashed the show and called it a sinking ship, and now she's coming back to be on the sinking ship. I mean, maybe she was so thirsty, honey, she need a little bit of water in her life, and she want to go down, child, with the ship since she's so thirsty to be back. That's what it's giving, because it ain't work out over that Married to Medicine. So hell, I guess she said, if the ship go down, bitch, I'm gonna go down with it. I guess I ain't got shit else going on. I mean, hey. So we'll see what it's giving, child. It says the Real Housewives of Atlanta fans react to Phaedra Parks returning to the franchise. It says that Phaedra Parks is dusting off her peach and returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. It says that Parks made the big reveal on Instagram on Monday with a photo of her holding her peach and a caption reading, "You called, I answered." It said the announcement comes just as the Real Housewives of Atlanta team was in the midst of making some changes to its cast. It says that about a month ago, a cast member, Kenya Moore, was dismissed from the series after allegedly revealing explicit photos of newbie Brittany Edie during the grand opening of Moore's Hair Spa. Okay. It goes on to say that you are the best fans anyone could ever ask for, and I love you all very much. Moore wrote on Instagram after receiving the news. It says it always and forever. All right, so that is it, and that is all. That's the fans' reactions to Phaedra returning. Are you guys happy that Phaedra's coming back? Are you guys happy that Candy is gone? What do you guys think? While we're on Real Housewives of Atlanta, let's get this last post, and then we're going to get on to something else because there are other topics that I need to get through. All right. So according to Real Housewives of Atlanta T, they're saying that y'all wanted hashtag Portia Williams back. You got her. This one also says that y'all wanted hashtag Phaedra Parks back. Y'all got her. Says that y'all are now wanting hashtag Nene Leakes back. Do you think that you all will ever get her back? So they're asking, do you guys want Nene to come back? Do you guys think that it's a possibility that they'll spend the block back on Nene since they spent the block back on Phaedra? Phaedra got up there and lied and said that somebody was drugging people and RAPE in them. So they're saying that Bravo can forgive that. Could they forgive Nene and have her come back? I don't care what nobody say. Nene is good TV. Nene, the show was the best. Let's be 100. The show was the best when Nene, Phaedra, Portia, I guess we could say Sheree. Kim, I was reading too a post that was saying that Kim may be making some appearances as well. I'm not sure. I don't know what the hell she would be doing on there, but I did see that Kim Zolciak may be making some appearances on Real Housewives of Atlanta. The show was the best when the original people who were originally on the show was on the show. I mean, granted, I ain't no huge fan of Sheree like that, but the dynamic of all them together on the show and the drama and the storylines that they brought, I felt that the show was the best at that moment. So we'll see. I mean, they're mentioning Nene here. I don't know, guys. We'll see. If they bring Phaedra back, it's a possibility. Shit, I don't know. We will see. All right, so we have an update. Let's get through this update, honey. There is an update. Somebody said no Kim for me. I know that's right, dear Retalk. Okay. Kim is over there, honey, on what's the other show? Damn, what's the show she's on? What's the show that Flavor was on, child? I can't remember the damn show. But she's on that show, child. Over there getting her little check over there. But they did say she's gonna make some appearances, honey, on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we're gonna see what it's giving. Okay. So there is an update. Now, the officer who punched the black guy in the face, as you guys can see on my screen, there is an update on that. It says that the update says the officer who punched a black man in the face while he was handcuffed has been relieved from his duties. You hear that, Trump? Why are you talking about giving them immunity to come back, to be back on the bullshit again? So this police officer has been relieved of his duties from the field, okay? It says that the Los Angeles Police Department is aware of an incident that unfolded from a traffic stop on July 28th of 2024 in the Southeast area involving use of force, okay? It says that the incident is under investigation and the officer involved has been removed from field duty. So he's probably behind the desk answering the phone, which is as should be home without pay. I don't understand why they allow them to still be sitting in the police station, still getting a check. No, you need to be home reflecting on why you did what you did. You did not have to punch that man in the face. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Donna Barry Mason says that I'm always in the bushes. Happy birthday. May God continue to bless you and have many, many more. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's go ahead and like that. Okay. Thank you guys so much for the super stickers. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, that's what this is.
What did I do?
As you guys can see, the young man was asking, what did he do? Why was he being arrested? At which he should be allowed to ask that. If you're being arrested, you should be able to ask, why the hell are you arresting me? Why am I handcuffed? I don't see why this officer saw that to be a problem, and why the other officer here, who is also a black guy, why he did not step in and intervene and try to check this situation. Is kind of like he just went along with it and he just kept quiet and allowed this other officer to disrespect this man when he was trying to arrest him.
I got that on fucking record. I got that on record too.
Nothing to him.
So you was there outside?
He just fucked him.
Wow.
He just fucked him.
Just listen to these niggas. Cause now you got you sue the shit out their ass.
I'm finna
I
sue.
got that shit.
Listen to them. Here, go to the car.
Call your
Sue the shit
supervisor.
out their ass.
Now.
Listen to everything they say now.
He don't gotta fuck him though. He don't gotta fuck him though. Watch this. Watch this.
I have to do that, y'all.
No.
Y'all niggas weird.
Yeah, he just fucked him in the face. Wrong guy.
So what I do?
You ain't doing shit.
What did I do though?
He just asked, what did I do? And he punched him in the face. So that police officer has been relieved of his duties. Okay. We already know about the Sonya Macy situation where the police officer unalived her. We talked about him this morning where he was filing false police reports and he was relieved from his duties from 6 police departments. And also he had a dishonorable discharge from the military. So some of these cops out here are not on the up and up. Not all cops are that way, but most of the ones we are seeing lately are about the bullshit. Okay. It kind of makes you nervous when you get pulled over by a cop because you don't know if you're going to live to see another day, baby, after that traffic stop. So you want to make sure that you are fully trying to comply with the demands that they're asking you to do, and make sure you do have your phone out and recording. Even though they're recording, as you guys could see, they tried to do something with the whole body cam situation with Sonya Macy. Thank God that there was an honest police officer who was standing there and did capture what really happened there. So make sure you're recording on your phone. You have every right to do that. Make sure if you get pulled over, if you see a police officer getting ready to pull you over, alert or text someone and say, hey, I'm being pulled over by a police officer at such and such location. Okay. So that they will know what's going on in the event that you don't make it back home, because it's dangerous. Okay. Just word to the wise, honey. Word to the wise. All right. Let's get on to this next topic, honey. It's so sad it has to be that way. All right. Rodney King. We can name so many people who went through police brutality, and it's just sick, yo. It's sick. And Trump ain't gonna make it no better. Talking about I'm gonna give them all immunity so they can get out and do their fucking job. Like, get the fuck out of here. All right. A mom of 3 boys that were missing since 2010 seeks to have them declared legally unalive for closure. Says that the father will be released in 2025. Okay, that's next year. Lord have mercy. Let's read into what's going on here. Them two look like they could be twins. They look so similar. My goodness. All right. So it says that a Michigan mom, Tanya Lynn Juvers, is moving forward with her petition to have her 3 missing sons declared legally unalive nearly 15 years after their disappearance. It says that the boys last seen in November of 2010 with their father, John Skelton, who is currently serving time for unrelated charges, have never been found. It said that Skelton, who has provided misleading statements about their whereabouts, is scheduled to be released in November of 2025. They're saying that declaring the children legally deceased will give Juvers closure and help resolve the legal and financial issues surrounding their case while continuing to seek justice for their sons. Now, it's given that the father knows about or knew about what happened to the sons, and he's not alluding to what it is. I'm guessing maybe he unalived them somewhere. Maybe he buried them somewhere. I'm not sure. But for the mother to not know where her children are since 2010, they've been looking for these kids and they ain't found nothing. They haven't heard anything. The father, like I said, he's been in jail since then. It's giving that there's some foul play going on here. And I would have some type of an investigation done. I know that it's very pricey, but when it comes to your children and knowing their whereabouts and what happened to them, there's no amount of money that you can put on that. There's no price that you can pay in order to find out what happened to your children. I feel like this father may know more than what he's alluding to. And I mean, the fact that these are your children as well, and you're not speaking up on their whereabouts and what happened so that their mother can have some peace. Okay. It's sad. It's sad. You don't know if they were kidnapped. You don't know if they're unalive. You don't know what the hell happened to them. And the fact that she is now trying to declare them legally deceased in order just to have some peace. They could be still alive out there somewhere and just not able to vocalize that. I mean, we saw where children were being locked up in places and being held captive there. I mean, they could be trafficked somewhere. Anything could happen to where they're not able to vocalize where they are to say, hey, mom, I'm here, that I'm safe, or come and get me from here. Like, that's a very sticky situation. So prayers, wherever these kids are, if they're still alive, I hope that they are found so that this mother can get some peace. Okay. That's a horrible thing to not know where your children are. Okay. A horrible, horrible thing to not know where your children are. So prayers for this situation. And maybe they need to leave his ass in there longer because he's supposed to be getting out next year, baby. Ooh, if he did it, his ass gonna need to be right back up in there. All right, let's move on to the next topic, honey. Next topic. All right, so Jackie Christie is speaking out, you guys. Y'all know all the stuff that's going on Basketball Wives, for those of you that's been following the show, where Evelyn Lozada went and hired a private investigator to pull up some stuff on Jackie way back in 1986, trying to say that she was out there selling the little punani out there, girl. Who gives a damn? Like I said, that was in the 80s. Jackie was out there Jackieing, girl. She was out there, honey, selling the wild, allegedly. And if that's what she chose to do, hell, that's her business. So for Evelyn, of all people, honey, to be digging up somebody's past and what they went through when, honey, she's had a boatload of schlongs up in her. I don't think that's your business, sis. But it's giving you don't have a storyline for you to be worried about Jackie and what she's doing. All right. So it says the Basketball Wives Jackie Christie reacts to rumors that she was a prostitute, honey, years ago. Let's go ahead and get her. I feel like that's Jackie's business. That happened 30 years ago. I'm pretty sure she's done some things in her life that maybe she's not proud of. Do I feel like it's the business of Evelyn Lozada to pull that information up? No, I do not, because Evelyn, I feel like you have some skeletons in your closet and I'm pretty sure you're not proud of as well. All right. I mean, people could talk about the fact that you sleep around a lot. People could talk about the fact that, you know, you lay up with men in order to secure the bag because you don't want to get off your lazy ass and go work. People can say maybe that you trap men with money in order to survive and have a certain lifestyle. I mean, people can say that you lied about certain situations between you and Chad. People can say that you initiated that altercation between him because you were in his car. You were going through his shit. Nobody told you to reach in his back seat. Even if you did find a car, that's his car. You weren't married to him. Obviously, you guys had some issues that were going on, and I'm not saying that he was right to put his hands on her, but Evelyn, we've seen you jump over tables. We've seen you put hands on people. We've seen you initiate arguments and or fights. So we know that you two are violent. So the fact that you want to be trying to play victim and act like you Mother Teresa out here, like you ain't never sat on 1,000 schlongs, girl, I beg to differ. Oh, I beg to differ. All right, stay out of Jackie's business, child. We already know Jackie is batshit crazy. Bottom line is she's been married to Doug Christie now over what 20 some odd years. Get like that, okay? Get you one, Evelyn. All right, because every time, how long you stay married to Chad? Barely a month, girl. Sit your ass down somewhere. All right. Whatever happened back then, Jackie obviously has that staying power. Now let's get on to the next topic while we're talking about Jackie Christie and Evelyn Lozada, because it's seeming like Jackie Christie is alleging that something went down with Evelyn Lozada. Now y'all know the two of them pulling up stuff on each other. Let's go ahead and get into it, honey. Shout out to It's Only Entertainment, because that's where I saw it. Saying that Jackie Christie alleges that Basketball Wives co-star Evelyn Lozada is involved in bestiality, Lord. Child, y'all know what that is, right? That's with animals, child. I said, ooh, child. Not that, Lord. Not that, Lord. Let's read into what they're saying, child. It says the Basketball Wives star Jackie Christie has made shocking allegations against her co-star Evelyn Lozada, claiming that Lozada is involved in bestiality, girl. It said that accusations surfaced during a heated exchange, stirring controversy and belief among fans and cast members alike, girl. It says that Christie's claims have not been substantiated and have sparked a significant backlash. It says that many are questioning the motives behind such serious allegations and the potential impact on Lozada's reputation. It goes on to say that the incident has added a new layer of drama to the reality show, which is known for its intense personal conflicts and explosive revelations. Okay. A hot damn mess. Right there from Jackie Christie, girl. Jackie, where you heard that at? Jackie said if you heard, child, if you walk by Evelyn's door, honey, you get to hearing that howling and all that carrying on, child. It's a dog in there in distress, child. Ooh, Lord, I don't want to think about that, Jackie. Ooh, child, I hope that's the truth, because you know Evelyn gonna be trying to sue your ass, girl. She gonna be trying to sue your ass behind that, okay? Ooh, child. That's a hot damn mess. Somebody said, I believe it. Ooh, Lord, that poor dog was just a limping, Lord. I hope the dog is okay. Maybe she did break up with old boy that she was on the show, child. The little dating show. She did break up with him. So, girl, you done broke up with the man and then over there with the dog? Child. Lord, poor little dog, Lord. Poor little dog. Let me call animal control to get that dog some help, baby. Jesus. Somebody said, say it ain't so. Child. I ain't saying now. Jackie Christie said it. Don't be over here saying Caramel said, no, I ain't say it. Jackie said that. Jackie said, you going to pull up my whole car? You going to pull up my whole facts? I'm about to pull up yours. All right. Boom. And whoop, there it is on your ass. All right. So this is a situation that I ran across and I wanted to talk about. I always be kind of sad when we're talking about children in unfortunate situations. Don't know why these parents out here be on this level of bullshit. I'm gonna say it has something to do with some type of mental problems, because you cannot be in your right state of mind to do something like this to a child. Let's get into it. 31-year-old man stands by as his 4 children are rescued from the Sacramento River because he pow-powed their mother in the head while she was driving. Some of you may have heard about this. Lord have mercy. Let's get into it. A 31-year-old is convicted after he pow-powed his girlfriend in the head twice while driving with their 4 children in the car, leading it to crash into the Sacramento River. Says it what's crazier is he escaped the sinking car as he just stood there, okay? And just stood there. It says that according to the case reported by the Sacramento County District Attorney, that authorities responded to the reports of shots fired inside a residence in the community when a witness reported seeing a 23-year-old Carlenia Clayton having an argument with Menkindo Kwando in the driveway of the same home. It says that now, this is where it gets interesting. It says that the witness claims that they saw Clayton get into the car with her 4 small children, ages 2 to 6. Okay, it says that Kwando got into the passenger seat as she backed out of the driveway. It says that by the time the cops got there, nobody was home. It says that now, check this. It says that later that night that the sound of the car crashing into the Sacramento River was heard, which made local news station KCRA. Said that Harold Fisher called 911 to tell them what happened while he and a friend rushed to see what happened. It says that by the grace of God that they were able to rescue the children from the car, putting them in the boat. It says that unfortunately, when he tried to get Clayton from the car, said that she had no pulse, and went on to say that according to the DA's statement, that Quando was standing nearby the car, not doing anything to help. All right, so he wanted to see that shit happen. Police initially thought that it was an accident until the oldest child told Fisher that he pow-powed my mom. All right, so this was done in front of the children, unfortunately. It said that you don't come back from a pow-pow like that. Tragic that they had seen something like that. Said that Quando's sentencing is set for September the 6th of 2024, that he faces up to a maximum of 53 years to life in prison, as he should. How the freak do you sit there and do that with your children in the car? That's the last memory that they have of their mother being pow-powed by the person that they call father, the person that they respected, and then to see their car go off. The mother obviously was driving because they said she backed out of the driveway. He jumped into the passenger side of the car, then pow-powed their mother while she's driving in her head, and then she drove into the damn river with the children in there. This motherfucker got out, left the kids there. Thank God help came and got the kids out of the car while it was sinking, got them into a boat, got them the necessary help that they needed. And one of the children, the oldest child, was able to tell police what happened. And that is why the father is being prosecuted and getting 53 years to life. Thank God. Thank God that the children were alive to be able to speak for their mother, who is no longer here. So prayers for the children, okay? No prayers for him. I don't give a fuck about him, but prayers for the children and their mental state, and the fact that they had to see their mother go out like that. And then too, they're losing their father. So nobody wins in this situation. The children lost their mother and their father. Their father is lost to the system. Their mother is lost by being unalived. So prayers for the children, their mental state. Hopefully family has stepped up to take these children so they will not be in the system and they can stay together, okay? Because that's traumatic. They need each other in this moment now that they've lost their mother, okay? Let's get into another story. I always hate to report this, but I wanted to talk about this topic since I saw it and read through it today, okay? Let's get through this. All right, so we talked about this morning, Stormie, honey, Stormie Celicia Steele, honey, Betty Kruger's daughter. Her ass is out here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing so much. All right, so Betty's daughter, honey, is out here. She did an interview. As you guys know, she and her CEO, Kyle, white boy Kyle, who was working for her, Stormie fired him, and now there's so much going on as it relates to that. I'm hearing that AL may be behind some shit too. Let me go ahead and pull that up. I was on Facebook today. Hold on. Y'all showing out with cash apps. Thank you, Vi Gordon, for sending a birthday cash app as well. Okay. Hold on. Did I send that over? Hold on. I thought I sent that over. Let me send that over so I can pull it up. Okay, yeah. Let me send that. I be having screenshots of stuff and I forgot to send it over. I need this tea, honey. I need this tea. Let's send it over. It won't take but a second. Y'all bear with me, okay? All right. Let me label it so I know. All right. Boom. All right. There we go. Cooking with guys. All right. Let's get that tea up. All right. I was on Facebook today. And that came up. Let's go ahead and blow it up, honey, so y'all can see it. All right. Now, it's coming from this person on the Love and Marriage Huntsville Facebook page. It says that man says that this is getting crazy, that Stormie and that blogger that she supports are snakes and bullies. Y'all know who's talking about, AL. Says that, and this chick got the nerve to say that Mel's fan is doing too much. All right. It says that this is why she got arrested. It says that she threatened that blogger like she probably did Kyle. Y'all know Kyle is the white guy that worked for her. Says that talking about Mel's fans are problematic. Says that these two are crazy. So this person says that I told y'all that Mr. Teeth, she's talking about AL, calling him Mr. Teeth, was involved in this mess. It says that he is about to post another video so that he can get his $499.99. Says that Kyle, you may want to add CC Mr. Teeth, okay, content creator Mr. Teeth to your lawsuit. So this particular individual is saying that AL is involved in whatever is going on between this situation with Kyle and Stormi, and that he might want to be added to this lawsuit as well. So there's rumors maybe that situation might be happening. I'm not sure. So this person says, Kyle responds by saying, I'm not worried. Kyle says that there's nothing that AL can say that I'm afraid of or ashamed of or not wanting the world to know. It says that I'm a fan of truth and transparency. He says that I've never spoken to him, but he tried calling me on Instagram around midnight, my time last night at 2 a.m. Central Time out of shit. Why did it cut it off? Hold on. No. Out of, did I get it on here? Hold on. Why did they cut it off? And it cut it off on the thing too. Fuck. Oh my God. So Kyle is saying that AL called him around 2 a.m. You guys. Y'all hearing this shit? Kyle, Stormie's CEO, is saying that AL had been calling him and that he called him at 2 o'clock in the morning via Instagram, okay? And called around midnight as well. Well, 2 a.m. his time around midnight, okay? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to Facebook and see, can I dig up the rest of this message, y'all? Oh, Lord. So, y'all hear this? Are y'all hearing this? Let me stop sharing. Let me get back. Are y'all hearing this? Let me go back. Are y'all hearing this? AL is in the bullshit, y'all. He is saying he ain't worried about AL because ain't shit he can say to him or do to him. Now, y'all know that AL's been riding real heavy for Stormi now that this whole situation's been going on. What you calling Kyle for? What is AL calling Kyle for? That's some bullshit, ain't it? I'm gonna read it again. It said, man, this is crazy. It says that Stormi and that blogger, talking about AL, that she supports are snakes and bullies. Says that, and this chick got the nerve to say that male's fans be doing too much. Says that this is why she got arrested, that she threatened that blogger like she probably threatened Kyle, okay? It says that talking about male's fans are problematic. Says that these two are crazy, okay? All right, and then this person says that I told y'all that Mr. Teeth, meaning AL, was involved in this mess. It says that he's about to post another video so that he can get another $499.99 from Stormi. Says that Kyle, you may want to add content creator Mr. Teeth to your lawsuit because y'all know that Kyle is currently suing Stormi for firing him, okay, for unlawful termination, of course, among other things, because I think he was saying that she owes him money because $40,000. I read it this morning. For those of you that follow me, you can go back and look at that video. I do still have that up. Am I going to read all that shit again? Hell to the no. But according to what it says here, Kyle has spoken up and says that I'm not worried. He says that there is nothing that AL can say that I'm afraid of, or that I'm ashamed of, or not wanting the world to know. He says that I'm a fan of truth and transparency. He says that I've never spoken to him, but he did try calling me on Instagram around midnight, my time last night, okay, at 2 a.m. his time, okay? I said, well, hot damn, y'all. I'm going to get the rest of that message because, baby, I don't know why they cut it off like that. Oh, now I'm nosy. What the hell is going on here? Why is he always in the bullshit? I see. That's why I had to cut folk off, because I told y'all I don't like mess, and I don't like people that's attached to mess. And now Stormi's ass is about to be getting sued by Kyle. And let me tell you something. Don't ever try to outsmart a person that you know is smarter than you. Okay, Stormi, this is to you. Because Kyle was able to come in there and help Canvas Beauty get it out the gutter, honey, and get it back to the point out of the red and back into the green. And this guy obviously is very smart and he knows what he's doing. You not so much, Stormi, because baby, you already said that you almost lost Canvas Beauty because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. So to get this guy to come in there who put his own business on hold to help you rebuild Canvas Beauty and get it back out the mud again, child, you gonna go out here and do some snake shit like that and fire him unlawfully and lock up his little passcodes and all that to where he can't get back in there and then snap off. It's given that you had a mental moment, Stormi, and you got mad at Kyle over some shit that he was trying to work out with you. Kyle said that he thought that you and him were fine, but then you turn around and now it's looking like AL is jumping into bullshit as well. Like what the like seriously, Why he can't stay out of people's shit? This between Kyle and Stormi. Now I get it. She paying you the little $49.99, but you ain't got shit to do with it, sir. Okay, like for real. Fall what they call this way, back. That's back. Fall back and stay out of people's business for your ass be in a fucking lawsuit. Cause he already said he is suing the fuck out of her for unlawfully firing her like that, and he got his receipts. Obviously, he seems to be very thorough. Kyle seems to be very thorough. All right, from what I read this morning, from what he was saying that Stormi did, baby, listen. Stormi, I would be nervous if I were you. All right, let's go ahead and play. Because Stormi did a little interview, honey, that I told y'all she sat down with B. Simone, honey. Let's go ahead and play this little interview. I'm going to play a little bit of this. And we're going to go on and see what this child talking about. Girl, you might want to go ahead and hide on out in L.A. because it's looking like your ass is, you need to go on and get up out of there, honey. Because Kyle said he getting the best lawyers that he can find. And the peoples is coming for you, girl, okay? Yeah, Stormi, the peoples is coming for you. They're saying you out here on some fake fraud bullshit is what you're doing, all right? It's bad enough you got customers out here saying they ain't getting their orders. Then you out here trying to bribe people with Gucci bags and shit like you were doing with this other content creator lady who was talking about exposing your ass because you didn't want people talking about you out here being on the bullshit. And now you in some more shit. And not to mention you got liens and all this other shit going on, Stormi. Like, girl. All right, let's go on and play this, girl.
To a point where I was like very depressed. I was like, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, I know that sounds so crazy.
No, that's real though.
I was there and I was gonna do it that week. My husband had even took me.
You were planning this out?
He literally put me in a car and took me somewhere to talk to somebody.
That gets me almost emotional because I know what that feels like.
I ended up dropping out of college that same week. And I was like, you know what, I quit.
Were you scared to tell your parents?
No, because it was like the alternative is I ain't gonna be
I'm gonna lose my mind or my life.
At this point, I feel very empowered by choosing a lust for life versus taking my life.
Wow.
So I told my mom, I was like, I quit. Her immediate reaction was, you dumb bitch. Just like that. I don't say it to say she was bad for doing that. I said because that was adversity in the middle of me already being at my lowest point.
Okay, so if your child comes to you and tell you that they are suicidal with an S, that they don't want to be here anymore, that the weight of the world is on them to where they don't know what to do, and they're coming to you in a way of trying to have that mothering conversation, they're looking for some type of they want you to pretty much talk them out of what they're doing. They want that mothering sense to come out of you, and you call your daughter a dumb bitch. Did you guys just hear what she said that Betty told her when she came to her to tell her that she wanted to unalive herself? Your own mother called you a dumb bitch. Versus embracing you, versus saying, hey, let's go get you some help. Versus saying, girl, you got so much to live for. Versus saying, hey, girl, like, why would you want to do that? Your mama called you a dumb bitch. And it shows. She don't support you in nothing that you fucking do. But what she does have time to do is be on in Facebook groups over there talking shit about somebody who ain't even checking for her ass, and that would be Melody Cherie. Let's go ahead and finish this.
But I pushed through it. When you gain those tools early on, you know how to recycle them. And that's what I've had to do throughout my entire entrepreneurial journey. It came to a point where I was like very depressed. I was like, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, I know that sounds so crazy.
No, that's real though.
I was there and I was gonna do it that week. My husband had even took me.
You were planning this out?
He literally put me in a car and took me somewhere to talk to somebody.
That gets me almost emotional because I know what that feels like.
I ended up dropping out of college that same week. And I was like, you know what, I quit.
Were you scared to tell your parents?
No, because it was like the alternative is I ain't gonna be here.
I'm gonna lose my mind or my life.
At this point, I feel very empowered by choosing a lust for life versus taking my life.
Wow.
So I told my mom, I was like, I quit. Her immediate reaction was, you dumb bitch. Just like that. I don't say it to say she was bad for doing that. I said because that was adversity in the middle of me already being at my lowest point. But I pushed through it. When you gain those tools early on, you know how to recycle them. And that's what I've had to do throughout my entire entrepreneurial journey.
Betty, let me say something to you, Betty. Suppose your daughter would have followed through with unaliving herself. That would be on your hands. It's said and alleged that Stormi is your only child. So I don't know what the disconnection is between you and your daughter. When she told you on the show that she had gone to jail, I'm not about to come down there. Ain't you been to jail before? Like, bitch, go deal with it. I ain't about to come down there. What I'm coming down there for? That was her attitude. Like, she is so disconnected when it comes to Stormi. I don't know what happened when maybe Stormi was a child, or maybe something in her childhood, in Betty's childhood, to where she's so disconnected from her daughter, her only child, when she is calling out to you, when she's crying to you and saying, hey, mom, I'm at a point where I don't want to be here no more. Y'all remember when Stormi had that whole breakdown where she was on social media writing these long ass posts like this, saying she didn't want to be here no more. She want to leave Earth. She want to unalive herself. She was suicidal. Y'all remember that. We talked about it. I feel like every blogger that followed Love and Marriage Huntsville, they talked about that situation. So now that she's vocalizing this and she's telling people that she told her mother that and she gave no fucks about it, that just speaks volumes to the type of individual that you are, Betty. You sitting on Love and Marriage Huntsville at the fucking reunion fussing Melody out about how she deals with Martell when, bitch, you don't even deal with your fucking daughter. What business is it of yours if Mel and Martell divorced and if he cheated on her? That's the least of your worries, bitch. Now I'm about to snap off on her ass. That's the least of your worries. Why the fuck do you care what go on in somebody else's marriage when you're a horrible mother? Let's just go ahead and put that shit out there. And no, I don't know about saying that I'm taking up for Stormi, because I don't even fucking see it for Stormi like that. I'm just talking about as a fucking mom. Y'all pardon I'm sorry. F-bombs, when I get mad, my mouth is a little. But the fact that you are a mother, the fact that your daughter allowed you to be on a platform so that you could get a little check off her back as well, when it seems like you ain't really been there for her. It's seeming that Stormi is doing more of the giving when it comes to you guys' relationship, Betty, while you ride her coattails for the clout and for the check. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving, bitch. It's giving that you want the clout and the attention up off your daughter, but then you want to be trying to fuss Melody out, talking about some Stormi did this for you. The same can be said about you. What have you given her besides your ass to kiss? You'll feel real bad if you got a phone call and said, look, Stormi went ahead and did what she told you she was going to do. Then you'd have been sitting there looking stupid with them fried dreads that your ass got hanging down from your damn head. Oh my God, I cannot stand people like that. You can always talk about other people's shit, but you can never pinpoint your own. I cannot stand people like that. Wanda, you are the same way. You are another mother who ride off the clout of your daughter. And you know what the problem is? It's guilt in the fact that you have not done what you're supposed to do with your own fucking kids. That's what it is. It's those mothers that be out there that always like to pride themselves as being the best mother out there when, bitch, you were not. You were not. You were not. Your guilt is eating you up. You don't know how to be a good mother if it slapped you in the fucking face. If it slapped your damn glasses off, you would know what it meant to be a good mother. But you can always pinpoint and talk about other people's shit and get mad with Melody's millimeters when they tear your ass off for saying shit about her. She is a great mother from what we can see. Her children are dressed well. She gives them the emotional attention that they need. Hell, she even put them in therapy when they sorry ass, stupid ass daddy who can't read a fucking book or pass an open book test. Okay. Did nothing for them and ran around and got a whole nother baby on them and mistreated them, beat the hell out of them, and did all the shit that he did. Melody is focused on her children. You not so much. Maybe you see something in her that you wish and or desire. I said the same thing about Wanda. You have so much vitriol towards this woman when maybe you want to be her because you are a sucky mom. Wanda, same thing. And it's no coincidence that y'all like to hang together. And I said before, two can't hang together unless they agree. And y'all two motherfuckers agree. Obviously, because you do the same bullshit when it comes to your daughters. You're not really there for them. Wanda, you weren't really there for Tisha like that. You dumped her off on your mama while you ran the streets out here and with your legs open and getting other kids. Because all your kids got different daddies, bitch. So stop it. Stop it. Same with you, Betty. Same with you, Betty. As soon as it looked like Stormi was about to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville and get a little clout and a little fame, here you come on the show. Didn't nobody want to see your drunk ass. Nobody want to see you. We still don't want to see you. We still don't want to see you while you sitting on the reunion looking ghetto as hell, yelling at somebody who won't even check it for your ass. You ain't show up the whole season, then you want to show up to the reunion running your mouth? And your daughter dealing with mental issues like this? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Melody's the least of your word. You talk more about Melody than you do your own damn child. And she's sitting up here on a platform talking about she was suicidal and came to you and you told her, girl, bye. Bitch, you stupid. Really? Somebody said, caramel lit tonight. Y'all know how I get, y'all. I can't stand stupid people. I just can't. I can't, y'all. This shit just irks me. It just really irks me that people can be that damn insensitive I'm gonna play it one more time so y'all can hear this bullshit. Then we're gonna move on.
It came to a point where I was like very depressed. I was like, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, I know that sounds so crazy.
No, that's real though.
I was there and I was gonna do it that week. My husband had even took me.
You were planning this out?
He literally put me in a car and took me somewhere to talk to somebody.
That gets me almost emotional because I know what that feels like.
I ended up dropping out of college that same week. And I was like, you know what, I quit.
Were you scared to tell your parents?
No, because it was like the alternative is I ain't gonna be
I'm gonna lose my mind or my life.
At this point, I feel very empowered by choosing a lust for life versus taking my life.
Wow.
So I told my mom, I was like, I quit. Her immediate reaction was, you dumb bitch. Just like that. I don't say it to say she was bad for doing that. I said because that was adversity in the middle of me already being at my lowest point. But I pushed through it. When you gain those tools early on, you know how to recycle them. And that's what I've had to do throughout my entire entrepreneurial journey.
Now, I'm going to say this. If you guys notice, most girls who grow up that don't have that close dynamic with their mothers, where they have that disconnection with their mothers who weren't there for them as they should have been, a lot of times they do things in their lives to where they seek attention. I've noticed that with Stormi. I don't even notice it with Tisha. It's the way they were brought up. It's the way they were parented. Okay. With Stormi, if you guys notice with Stormi, when she doesn't get her way, when things seem to be too heavy for her, what's the first thing she wants to do? She wants to check out. She wants to not be here anymore. And it's all for attention. Do I feel like she'll do it? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like a lot of times when most people who want to unalive themselves, a lot of times they will have a cry for help, but then sometimes they're going to just go ahead and do it. And I'm not pushing. I'm not saying that I want her to do it. I'm not saying that. Follow me in what I'm saying. Most people who really don't want to be here anymore, who wants to unalive themselves, who really feel like that they're done with life, they're not giving that many warnings. The fact that she's coming to her mother and saying that, the fact that she's doing all this acting out, the fact that she's crying and going on social media, writing these long posts, she's crying out for attention. You guys get where I'm going with that? And it's starting to affect her in business as well because she is so emotionally detached, which is why she made such a sudden move when it came to Kyle. And I'm seeing that. She made a very sudden move with Kyle. She didn't have to do that. She didn't have to fire him because according to what Kyle was saying, the dynamic between the two of them was great. They had just had a conversation to where things were fine. But then she became so paranoid. She's very paranoid. I've noticed. Stormi is very paranoid. And she allows her paranoia and she allows her unsure attitude about herself. She's very unsure about herself and she's very, very insecure. Stormi is very insecure. She feels like she has to buy people in order to like her. Okay. She feels that way. That's why she had to do that with Destiny. Now she and Destiny, go figure, they are close and they're friends. But you had to spend all this money on a Gucci bag and kiss her ass and all that in order for her to like you. But I don't feel like you had real friends growing up, Stormi. And I feel like if you did have any, that your mother ran them off because she didn't want to see anybody else in your presence because she wanted to be the number one person in your life, even though you weren't the number one person in hers. And a lot of times you have those selfish parents that are like that, who live vicariously through their children, like Wanda does with Tisha. Wanda cannot be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, so she's living through her daughter. Every little fight, every little thing that Tisha has going on, Wanda goes off. That's not your fight. That's your daughter's fight, who is 40-something years old, who's able to vocalize. We've seen it on the show. If she wants to snap off on somebody, she can. But Wanda enjoys that attention that she gets from vocalizing for her daughter, even though her daughter said that she's told her many times, Mama, fall back. I got this. I don't need you to speak for me. I don't need you going on social media and doing this. But you feel like because you weren't there for her as a child, you now have to make up for things that you did not do for her when she was a child. You have a lot of parents to do that live vicariously through their children. Pageant moms do it. They wanted to be in pageants. As soon as they have a daughter, what do? Start grooming them into being pageant children. And that's not something that they want to do. That's not something they want to do. They want to go outside and play. Just like the Jackson 5. They don't want to be in no fucking singing group. They want to go outside like children and play. But what did Joe Jackson do? Because he wanted to be in a group. He wanted to sing and play instruments. He lived vicariously through his children. Thank God they turned out to be stars, but they lost their childhood and fucked up in the head as a result because you could not allow them to be children. You weren't there for them emotionally like they needed to be. And it affected them later on down the line as adults. And the same is going on with Stormi. She did not have that emotional support because I don't feel like Betty knows how to emotionally support anyone because she is unsure of herself as a woman. She is insecure as a woman. And most women who are insecure with themselves, it will always be directed towards someone else. If you always notice a person who speaks negatively about someone else, it's a deflection of what they see themselves to be. Y'all get where I'm going with that? Betty is very vile with how she talks about people, with how she sees other people, because that's how she sees herself. Same thing with Wanda. Everything that comes out of her mouth is negative. Negative. Everything that comes out of her mouth is negative, is vile, it's aggressive, because she's unsure of herself. A person who is unsure of themselves, that's how they react, and that's how they act towards others. And it's a total deflection of how they really feel about themselves. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If every time you hear somebody bitch this, bitch that, girl, look at her. She thinks she this. Yeah. It's an indication that you have some insecurities about yourself. Wanda, you're insecure. Betty, you're insecure. And you've raised insecure daughters who are now seeking the attention of men. Tisha is seeking attention from a man when she really missed that love from her mother. Stormi, you missed that love from your mother, and now you're seeking attention from people on social media. You want people to say, girl, don't do that. So now you have to go out here and spend money that you should be paying your tax liens and taxes and your bills. So now you have to spend money to buy friends and people to like you so that you don't feel emotionally disconnected as an adult, because you had that as a child by your mother, who was supposed to love you and teach you what love was all about. But she couldn't do that because she didn't love her fucking self. It's sad. It's sad. I'm gonna move on from this though. I ain't got no more. We already knew that she was suicidal. We knew that shit. And a lot of it stems to the raising, her upbringing from her own mother. And there's more. It's something deeper there between Betty and Stormi. Okay. It's something deeper between the two of them. It's almost like Stormi is on eggshells when she's around her mom. It's almost like she's low-key afraid of her. Like, was there some type of physical? I don't want to say. I'm not even going to insinuate. There's something there. Because I told you I used to work with children as a habilitative technician when I was younger. Okay. For years, I used to work with children, and you could see signs. You can see signs in children when they grew up in a home that was kind of effed up. Okay. Like when certain people come in the room, they wet themselves. That person was abusive in some type of way to that child. They weren't able to vocalize it, but you can see the way that they react when they're around certain people. And it kind of gives that between Betty and Stormi. There's a disconnect somewhere, and it's something deeper than this issue, to where the way she talks to her, the way she interacts with her daughter. And the same goes with Wanda and Tisha as well. We're going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. We're going to probably do a whole segment on that shit just to talk about mothers and the disconnect with their daughters, okay? All right, so let's get into this next topic, honey. We're going to talk about... there's a huge disconnect. I see y'all putting it in there. It's a huge disconnect. They need some family therapy. That's why they were so triggered when Mel did that live about motherless daughters. She wasn't even talking about them. I said, well, damn, a hit dog will fucking holler on it. Mel wasn't even talking about them. And it offended them the most. It offended Wanda and it offended Betty the most. Two people that Mel wasn't even talking about. A hurt dog holler. All right. All right, so Cardi B shuts down rumors about her Atlanta home facing foreclosure, okay? She says that laughing my ass off, says that you bum biatches wish that me and Offset bought that house in 2019 for $5 million. Now it's worth $7 million. She says to check the Atlanta market. And no, she says we're not selling it. And if it ever sold, that it would just sell my part to Offset since he loves Atlanta. Says it throwing salt on my home, hating bad, okay? That says that Cardi B's secret struggle, says that she allegedly trying to sell one of her homes, but she is deeply upside down in the home. Says that facing foreclosure, that the pressure is mounting as she fights to make the payments. Says that the stakes have never been higher. So somebody's trying to say that she's having some maybe money issues. We already know that she and Offset are having some marital issues, the way he was caught out there cheating, and some woman was saying that she had gotten pregnant by Offset most recently, and that he made her sign some type of non-disclosure agreement and also go out here and get an AB. Of course, y'all know that it's saying that Cardi B is pregnant with her third child now, so I don't know. We'll see what it's giving. They're saying that she's having money problems. You might want to go on after Tasha K, honey, and get your money up off her, because she does owe you billions as well. And maybe you can, if the house is in foreclosure, that might be your way of getting out of, foreclosure. I'm not sure, but the people are saying that Cardi might be having some money issues. She's saying that she is not. I don't know. We'll see what it's giving. I ain't gonna stay on it though, child, because I don't even care that much. All right, let's move on. I put a lot of topics tonight, y'all. I gotta get off here. Let's get to the next topic. All right, Cory Hardrict. Okay, Cory Hardrict, that was married to Tia Mowry, honey. They're saying that he is one of the best actors in the world. I said, in the world? I don't know. He did pull off that recent movie with Tyler Perry. He did do a good movie in that, child. It says that the people are going crazy for him and Tyler Perry's Divorce in the Black. Okay, that was a good movie. I watched it for those of you that did not get to. It says to give that man his flowers. Okay, all right, he giving a look right here. Okay, women, y'all know I told y'all Tia trying to get that old thing back. They said that him and Tia been kind of hanging out a lot. That Tia been texting and calling him a little bit more after he done been in this little movie challenge trying to prove himself and getting back out there getting these movie roles and stuff. So I don't know if Tia trying to spin the block on him because she did file for divorce or whatnot. Okay. His ass off in this movie. I ain't even gonna hold you. Cory acted his ass off.
What we doing? Keep on looking. Hey, what side are we going? Let me get that.
We got the women screaming for him now, child. Cory's that man now. Cory's that man. Tia, you better get on back over there and get your man, girl. You better get your man, girl, because the women are screaming for your husband, girl. I don't know. They say that Tia been calling him and texting him, girl, that she want that old thing back with old Cory, even though they said he was down at Essence Festival, child, in that hot ass velour suit, honey, and them damn church shoes. I don't know what he was going through on that day, girl, but it's giving that Tia might want him back, girl, even though he don't know how to dress real good out here, girl, with that old hot ass velour hoodie suit on that he had down there in that 100-degree weather down there with his damn Easter velour suits on down there, child. And the Easter shoes that he had on with it. So I don't know. Maybe, girl, just maybe him and Tia might get back together, girl, since he got a good little check coming in. The women are screaming for him again, girl. They're screaming for him, and he ain't got no strength under there either.
Keep on looking this way.
I don't know.
Thank you. Hey. What side are we going? Let me get that.
The women lined up out there.
You gonna play me for?
The women lined up out there, so Cory's out there doing the damn thing. So we'll see what it's giving, child. It says that Hollywood has been forcing the same actors on us for years, but they said Cory Hardrict, honey, is really the man out here now. They said that he is truly a movie star that needs to be booked for everything, honey. That's what Hollywood Unlocked is saying. I don't know, but we'll see what it's giving, child. As I get more, I will give it to you. So Cory is trying to serve a look right here, like a little thirst trap, honey. The women is screaming for him again. So, child, maybe, child, I don't know. We'll see what it's giving, though. Shout out to Cory. Shout out to Cory, honey. Is that my last topic? Oh, my God. I think that it is. Okay, yeah. So that's the last topic of the night, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here, okay? Thank y'all so much. Somebody said with his musky ass, y'all. He had on that damn hot suit. I showed y'all that hot ass suit that he had on. They said his ass was down there, musky as hell down there at Essence Festival. Musky as hell with that damn velour suit on and them damn church shoes with no socks. I said, what the hell? Who is out here wearing that in 90 or 100-degree weather? 100. That's how the old people say 100-degree weather out here, child. Not 100, but 100-degree weather out here, girl. Oh my God, y'all. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Y'all, he had on his Easter shoes out here, child. He had on his Easter shoes out here, Miss Lady Virgo, girl. He had on Easter shoes in the velour suit, girl. Y'all can tell him shit. And he ain't have no socks on either, so you know his feet was stinking the hell up in them damn shoes, okay? But yes, child, they say he needs Jay Bolin. I know that's right, Rochelle. He can afford it now, child. He getting them coins, like he said. He said that Tyler Perry is the only one that paid him right out here, girl. So he got a little money, girl. And Tia said, hey, I want that old thing back. Y'all know he done moved down the street from Tia's ass. So I told y'all he'd be creeping down there with his little basketball shorts on, going down there to get him a little of that pool 90 or whatever, because she do be taking them pictures with her hand on his leg, and that's an indication that he been up in them gut regions or whatnot. That's what the people say allegedly. But anywho and anyway, y'all, thank y'all for joining the show. Okay, I will see you guys at some point tomorrow. I will be traveling tomorrow, going to my destination, so I will be taking my laptop with my with myself. Or not with myself, but I will be taking my damn laptop so that I can go live and connect with you guys, okay? Because I always feel naked without my damn laptop, all right, when I'm traveling. So I will definitely check in with you guys tomorrow, okay? But thank y'all for the super stickers, each and every one of you guys. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. Thank y'all. Some of you guys sent cash apps. Thank y'all for that as well. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for the birthday love. My birthday is tomorrow. I thank y'all for the early birthday wishes, okay? I appreciate you all. I know y'all love me down, child, because I love y'all down too. All right, but I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. If so, please hit the like button, okay? And for those of you that's been watching for quite some time, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so that you can get all of this tea, honey, because I ain't heard nobody else talk about this situation with AL and this Stormy situation with old Cal. So I don't know, baby, but it is what it is. But thank y'all so much. Let's go ahead and shout out my mods, okay? Shout out to Belle Wilson, Linda Gamble, Tyra, and KBR. Okay, I know Tyra could not be here tonight. She already hit me up to let me know. Let's go ahead and thank my content creators that joined the live. Just a Tea, please. If you're here, thanks for being here. Mocha's Cafe, it's Chrissy Time, Girlfriend Chronicles, Messy Hoes ATL, Aries Girl Podcast, Truth TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn, Chronicles of Kim K, Dear Read Talk. Okay. So thank you all for being here, as well as all my caramelians. Y'all know I love y'all down. Be safe if you're going out tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Please, please, please like the video. All right, let's get y'all some twerking music so y'all can get up out of here, girl, and enjoy your night.